Good morning, everybody. I've just made my super greens powder drink here. I put it in juice, but you have to keep stirring it all the time because, I don't know, can you see on the top there, the bubbles keep breaking open and then my powder gets mixed into the juice. Anyhow, that is what I have just made. And I've just completed a morning task, which is just really simply to get my anemone bulbs, or corms, I think they're called, soaking, because you really need to let these soak for a good few hours before you plant them. As you can see, the water is turning a funny colour. It does turn a funny colour there. Yeah, you really do need to soak these for, a good few hours to kind of wake them up a little bit. You can even leave them overnight if you want to before you plant them. So guess what I'm going to be doing later on in the greenhouse today? That's if it doesn't absolutely pelt down with rain. I do have some very beautiful varieties here that I bought online from Farmer Gracie. And if you are interested, Farmer Gracie is having a sale at the moment. Farmer Gracie is where I get most of my bulbs from, well, nearly all of my bulbs from, and they are having their sale for next spring. Also, I have a discount code, which I will put down below, that will give you extra money off your order. I've been buying from Farmer Gracie for a very, very long time, and they've now given me a discount code, which is very exciting. So let's go through the varieties. They're all white. This one here, I've thrown out the packets. Sorry. This one here is called the Bride. So that is a beautiful white anemone. I will put a little picture up on the screen so you can have a look. White Splendor is a blander variety of anemone. Anemones have so many different varieties in their family, and this one is like a ground cover. It's really gorgeous. I have the kind of bluey purple one, but I don't have the white, so that's going to be really nice. These corms are what they're called coronaria, I think. They're the bigger ones. And then I have another one here which is called Mount Everest, and that is a bigger version of the Bride. So you can imagine it's going to get quite tall. They are going to go into pots later on today. But first I'm going to go and do a quick stretch upstairs and have a shower and get out a little bit as well. So that was a really good stretch here in the stretching room and the trying on room. I've had to put the light on because the light is not good today. It's very dull and grey outside. There were kind of moments of sunshine coming through, but I am wearing my autumn gear. As you can see, I'm all in brown, it seems. Don't know how that happened, but I have my lovely Adenola leggings on, which I really love. I'm getting right back into leggings again. I use them all the time for my stretching and they're fantastic. These are really, they feel really, really lovely and kind of, I don't know, kind of shiny, but I really like those. Great fit for those. I have my Allbirds on, which I wear a lot around the house. And this here is new. So this top here is from Varley. I've been admiring Varley clothing for a long time. And this top is called the Teresa half zip or quarter zip top. And it's gorgeous. This I think is a large. It goes up to an extra large, but I just need a large. It has zips on the side here that you can unzip if you want to. It has a pocket all the way through, like a what do they call that, a kangaroo pocket. It has a lovely knitted collar here, and the rest, and then it has knitted sleeves, and then the rest is like a fleecy look. And I love this. It's really comfortable, it's really cozy, and it's really gorgeous as well. Anyhow, I've taken the camera off the stand. I just want to show you what kind of day we've got. We've got a very strange day. So as you can see outside now, the sun has decided to come out and the garden's looking really beautiful. Look at that acer that I've got down the bottom of the garden, just there. But the sky, as you can see, is very grey as well. But today I am wanting to go out to a little village well, it's about 20 minutes drive away from here. And outside this house, there is a little stall that is set up with all these lovely baked goods, and it is run by a friend of mine called Odile. She and her husband Jim used to have the butchers that we had in town here, and then when COVID turned up and they shut the shop down, they then went and started doing it online, and then they also set up, they're very busy, these people, they then set up a supper club, and they were doing a supper club from their house, and Odile is one of the best bakers there is. She would bake for the business, so they still have all the commercial kitchen stuff, and now what she's done is she's taken it upon herself to do a little stall or a little shop outside the front of her house. And I saw her on Instagram the other day putting all her little goodies there, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it be great to just go and film the little stall and have a little chat to her and see what she does for the community. So that's what I'm planning on doing today. The other thing I want to do is I need to pick the rest of the apples from the tree out the front. I have got a little apple tree out the front, and it is full of apples this year. I actually did a reel, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this reel onto my shorts here on YouTube so you can just see how many apples I got. So I need to go and do that, pick the apples, and then a lot of them have got little marks on them so they won't keep and they won't store. So what I'll do is I'll juice them and make some lovely juice, because then the juice can be frozen if you want to as well. So I'm going to do that, but at the same time, I kind of would like the house to smell a little bit more, I don't know, festive, so we can get into that spirit of cozy, or, I mean, outside it's kind of dark and grey. We want to look cozy autumn. And so what I'm going to do is I've got my new Thermomix, which is very exciting, and I am going to do the Thermomix pumpkin and cinnamon rolls. So I need to go downstairs. I need to get a pumpkin from my stash that I've got downstairs, and I have to peel it and cube it, because then it has to steam for about 20 minutes on the Thermomix. So I'll do that, and then I'll get myself ready with the rest of the stuff I have to do to get on with the day. See ya! So I just thought that I would actually just quickly hop in the shower before I need to do all my pumpkin palaver. And I've got a really quick skincare hack for you. So when your face is still wet or damp from the shower, that's the best time to apply your vitamin C if you use vitamin C. I use vitamin C nearly every day. So I'm just going to pump my vitamin C into my hand here, and I'm going to pat it on my face. If you haven't had a shower and you want to put vitamin C on your face, just mist your face with a little bit of water and let it absorb in. It actually takes better to the skin like that. And also you do that with hyaluronic acid. That works really well too. I like to let my vitamin C absorb into my skin for 10 minutes minimum. 15, even 20 minutes at the time. So I'm going to go downstairs, get my pumpkin all ready for my pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and then I'll come back up and do the rest of my skincare. So this is what I've got left when it comes to pumpkins, and I want to use all of these up as soon as possible. And looking at them, I think I will have enough if I just use this one actually. That one looks like a pretty good one. Let's just put it down there and have a look at it. Yeah, I think that should be enough. So I'll take that and we will deal with that one straight away. Okay, everybody, I am back and I've had to take the towel off my head. I haven't done my hair yet, it's a little bit floppy, but the pumpkin is softening as I speak and I will soon be able to commence with my pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and I'm already excited for how the house is going to smell. My last of my pumpkins. Okay, so we are now in mid-November. And November to me means a lot of craziness with this kind of cyber Black Friday that goes on. Also Christmas shopping and all of that kind of palaver and that shebang. There's one thing I want to show you that you'll really, really love for the Black Friday thing, but I'll show you in a minute. So my skin really needs a lot of hydration and protection most of the year, but really at this time of the year a lot more, and it always starts with me, for me, with vitamin C in the morning. And I've already showed you here, you've witnessed me applying my vitamin C that I put on in the mornings. This is the vitamin C from Allies of Skin. Now, I've mentioned them before. I absolutely love this brand of skincare, and it is the vitamin C Brighten and Firm Serum. It is a big, big favorite of mine. So why is vitamin C important, you may ask? Why is it so loved by dermatologists and all these skin experts? Well, it is an antioxidant, and it is an antioxidant powerhouse. An antioxidant is kind of a term for a very super protective ingredient that helps you against the kind of environmental aggressors, they say, which in the long term is really important for signs of aging, like your skin texture, fine lines, wrinkles. And firstly, let me just say that I love this one because the consistency is absolutely gorgeous. It's quite a thick, silky consistency, and it makes my skin feel really, really good. I love it because vitamin C brightens the complexion. It's very also color correcting. So if you have pigmentation, color correcting, is that the right word? I don't even know whether that's the right term for it, but anyhow, it is great for color correcting the skin or discoloration of the skin. Over the years, I've had sun damage on my skin, and I find that using vitamin C, or vitamin C if you want to call it that, and also my other product that I'm going to show you in a second, every single morning I find that is really kind of getting rid of my pigmentation and my discoloration. I think it's fantastic for all skin tones as well, and for that reason, you know, don't we kind of all want to have bright, luminous skin? But yeah, vitamin C every day, that's one of the first things you apply to your skin, or I apply to my skin. You could either, like I say, mist your skin and then put it on, or straight out of the shower. You could put like a lightweight serum on first if you want to before vitamin C. You can, it will brighten your skin, and it will even your skin out, and it will give you that antioxidant protection. So that's what you need to know about this little beauty. And now I'm going to show you my Cyber Friday, Black Friday deal. Okay, so if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen this already, but it is this. This here is a LED infrared mask, and it is by a company called Current Body Skin. You probably will have seen them before millions and millions of times. And I have been looking at these for quite a long time. I've been wanting to give it a go for quite a long time. So Current Body very kindly, I got in touch with them and I said, you know, I'd love to try it, etc. And they very kindly gifted me this to try out. And I have been using it now for about 20 days. They say to do a 30-day challenge. So you use it every single day. You only use it for 10 minutes. It has a timer on it and the timer will click off when it's finished. You use it for 10 minutes and see how you get on. Well, I've been using it now for 20 days. And because of this fantastic Black Friday deal that they've got on, I had to put it on Instagram and give everybody my code, because I must say, I am really, really impressed with this. So I do this every single morning. I've tried to work out a routine of when to actually do it. Do I do it in the evening? Do I do it during the day? And what I find is I have this by the side of my bed, and when I wake up in the morning, if I've got an alarm on my alarm clock, I quickly put this on and then it'll go on, and then this then clicks off, and that's when I actually get up. And I have the snooze button on the alarm clock for 10 minutes as well. And this has worked out my best routine for this LED mask. I love it. It feels really warm on the skin, and I also kind of like the light at this time of year as well. I do think it helps us feel better. That's why I also do it in the morning. It has a strap here that you can, it's on Velcro, and you can adjust it, or you don't even have to use the strap if you're lying down. The beauty about this is that you can actually use it doing anything. So you could use it doing your housework or doing your cooking or doing whatever, because you have this portable little on and off switch here that you can just stick in wherever you want to stick it into your pocket. So yes, this together with the vitamin C has been absolutely fantastic. I've really enjoyed using this LED mask. So the deal is, I have a code, I will put it below, and actually I'll put it up on the screen as well. It's Susie CB, and that code normally gets you 10% off these masks, but until the end of Black Friday, which is the beginning of December, this code is going to get you 20% off. And I will put the link to the website at the bottom of the description so you can go straight on it. If you put my code in, you will get 20% off. That is a fantastic deal. And they did assure me that this is as a bigger deal that they give on their masks. It's normally just 10%. So I thoroughly recommend. Like I said, I haven't done my 30 days yet, but I absolutely love it. I found that it's helped with my rosacea as well. I feel really good. I don't have any makeup on, as you know, because I've just put my vitamin C on, and I love it. There you go. There's my mask. Okay, so now I've just got to put my SPF on, put my makeup on, get my hair done, and I'm going to carry on with my pumpkin cinnamon rolls. Right, so I am finally dressed and done my hair and put my makeup on. It's taken a long time. And I needed to put on a kind of snuggly jumper today. So this one here, I don't know whether you can see, it's got a little bit of a glitteriness to it. This I got from the White Company, and it's cashmere, and I absolutely love it. I haven't worn it. I didn't wear it last season. I think I got it the season before because I had another stone and a half on me. So now I've put it back on, and it feels really lovely and it looks really good, and I just have a blue t-shirt underneath. And the other thing that I'm really happy about is I am now able to fit into my Marina Rinaldi jeans. I have 2 pairs of these. I've got these in black, and I also have them in a dark kind of indigo blue as well. Now these jeans are kind of stock standard jeans on the Marina Rinaldi site. If I can find them, now I say that, but famous last words. I will find them exactly the same ones of these, and I will link them below, because these jeans are absolutely fantastic. I don't know whether you've bought from Marina Rinaldi before, but Marina Rinaldi is the curvy sized company of Max Mara. It's all the same thing. And I love their clothes. Their clothes are, they have a lot of designers making their clothes. The fabrics are absolutely fantastic. When I was in Frankfurt for Mr. N's opening night, I had a dress on, a Marina Rinaldi dress. It was absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I've had these jeans for quite a long time. I wasn't able to fit into them. I am now fitting into them once again, which is fabulous. I'm really happy. And then on my feet, I have some boots, and they are FitFlop boots as well. So if I can find something similar to those, I will list it below as well. I have got my dough rising as we speak in the, I have a bread proofer downstairs, so that's rising. I will make my pumpkin butter. That's going to go in the middle of my, I call them scrolls, because in Australia we call them coffee scrolls, and I still call them that, and I've been here for 30 years. Yes, in my buns, my cinnamon buns, and yeah, let's just get on. So I will go and do the apples. That's the first thing I'm going to do, and bring those in and then juice those, and then I will, we're going to have some lunch. Mr. N's made a very nice minestrone, so we'll have that. And then I will get things all ready in between with my cinnamon buns, because I need them done today for tomorrow morning's breakfast, and head off to O'Deal's. See you later. Okay, so this is the same shot as the beginning of the video of my apple tree. And there seems to be 3 apples left. Yes, I'm right. There's a few on the ground. Now I have picked quite a lot of apples, and I've got them in storage down in the basement. But this is very peculiar. I need to go and have a conversation with Mr. N. Phew, okay. So all is not lost. Here are the apples, and they've been sorted by Mr. N. I thought we had the apple thief happening again. Last year, or was it the year before, I went out for the afternoon and came back, and all the apples were gone from the tree. So I thought it was the apple thief again, but no, Mr. N has done it. Even though I asked him to leave the apples on the tree so that I could film the content, Anyhow, it doesn't matter. So what he's done by the looks of things, yes, these are the apples that have got marks on them, as you can see. And then these are the apples that are pretty good, so they'll probably go downstairs. I'm also going to make an apple cake as well. So what I'll do is I'll juice the ones I need to juice, and then I will store the other ones. So if you've got a juicer, this is a little trick for you. I don't know whether you do this, you might not, but anyhow, this is what I do. So here is my juicer, and the bucket that collects all the bits that doesn't juice, I always put a bag inside it so that I don't have to then clean it like crazy, because they do take a lot of cleaning, these juicers. And I always put a bag inside it, so then I can just either empty it onto the compost or do what I want with the actual bits. I can't think of the word. Bits that are left, you know, skins and the fibery bits. You could, if you really wanted to, you could actually dehydrate them and make apple powder, which might be quite interesting, but I'm not going to do that. So I hope that this juicer is going to work, and I don't know how much juice I'm going to get, but like I said, I'm going to freeze it because when you get fresh apple juice like this, it becomes fermented very, very quickly. So you do have to drink it very fast. I would say within 2 days, because then it does start fermenting. So I've already got quite a lot of apples here. The juice is going in there. Let's do it. So these are the shapes of my pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and they don't look too bad actually. Some of them are funny shapes, but I'm just heating the oven up now, and they're going to go in for about 20, maybe 25 minutes, and then they should be absolutely delicious. So from all of those apples, I got 2 containers of apple juice. Yay! So all the kind of frothy bits at the top, I took most of that off and put it in the compost bin, and then the rest is going to go in the freezer, and the same with this one. And make sure, remember, when you are freezing liquids, make sure you've got a bit of room, so that, because the liquid will expand and it'll probably break the bottle open, and actually I might just have a swig out of this one. Yeah. And yeah. So, apple juice 2024. Marvellous. So, today I have taken a trip out to the sleepy village of Tetford here in Lincolnshire. I'm just going to step forward a little bit before I get run over by a car. And I've come to visit my friend Odile. She is a very, she is a very characterful, is that the right word, lady? Right, so I did get interrupted because the people that came in the car wanted to buy something from Odile's little shop. I'm just showing you, in the distance here are some cows. I don't know whether you can see them. I'll try and zoom in on them when I edit this video. And they are owned by Odile's father-in-law. So he has the farm here, and Jim, his son, was brought up on the farm here. Now, let's go around here. So I knew Odile and Jim when they used to have the butchers, and it was the best butchers in Lincolnshire, in my opinion. The meat was fantastic, the sausages were outstanding, and Mr. N's a bit of a sausage connoisseur, and he absolutely loved it. But
this is her little stand here that she now has right outside their house, and it is an honesty shop, and Odile is a fantastic cook. And so she has now got a little shop here that's Jim knocked up for her. And she has got all her baking things here. So she does the sausage rolls, she does the cookies, she does the cakes, she does the focaccia, and then she's added a few kind of old-fashioned things like dandelion burdock drinks and old lemonade drinks. She's got little sweetie bags here for Halloween as well. It is real attention to detail stuff, but I mean, that is what the lady is like. I would expect nothing less. Look here. So I am now going to purchase quite a few of these things here from her little shop. And anyhow, what I like, I'm going to just turn this round. Okay, so what I love about this idea is this kind of community thing that people are able to, let's just go back out a little bit, I'm a little bit close, come along, take what they want, pay for it, and it's so nice. It's such a lovely idea. There's no shop in this village, so it actually, fulfills that as well. And I absolutely love it. I know that there are a lot of places around that do this, but it is such a nice thing to think that there is this community spirit about. Just warms the cockles of your heart, doesn't it? So let's go and get some things, and I'll show you later what I've got. So when you started this back in
May, June.
Okay. Where was the main footfall from? From the village?
From the village initially, because the village has a Facebook page. So
I
could put it on Tetford Matters, which is our Facebook page, and said, "Hi guys, I'm Odile. This is what I'm thinking of doing. What do you think?" And I just was inundated with comments of people going, "Brilliant! It's a brilliant idea."
Do most people know who you are?
They do now.
Yeah.
They might not.
No, but beforehand with the business.
So.
Oh, really? They knew the business, but they didn't.
They know the Sutcliffe.
The Sutcliffes,
farming,
yeah.
Cows and stuff. But now I'm Odile. That's sort of, and I sign it off as Odile every Friday morning. I put a post on that goes out to Tetford Matters, Move Loud Forward, and Horncastle Town Community.
So this is all Facebook, if anyone's interested.
All Facebook,
okay,
yeah.
Great.
And then on a Saturday morning, I share it to 3 other groups, because you can only share to 3 groups at a time. And I alternate them around a little bit. I love baking. I can fill that gap in that other people don't want to do.
Yep.
But they know that it's made with the best ingredients. I use English butter. I use Belgian chocolate. I use English flour, wherever I can.
Your eggies from the chickies?
My eggs from the chickens,
Yep.
or my neighbour's eggs if I haven't got enough.
And so what sells the most, and what do you have here all the time that you find? Is it the Victoria sandwich cake?
No, it's not actually.
It's not.
What sells all of the time is triple chocolate brownies.
Ah,
Which
are
I'm
these
now
the
doing-
ones of gluten-free?
Yep.
Aha,
We've
let's
got
have a
some in
look
the
at
house for you
those.
to try
Ooh.
afterwards.
So these are they're the best sellers.
Yeah, those and
Fancy
Rocky
that.
Roads. Yeah.
And the Rocky Road. Well,
Yeah.
of course, Rocky Road's always going to sell, isn't
and
it?
Also cookie sandwiches sell really well, and I tend to alternate them depending on what I've made. So next week, because I made lemon curd to go in the homemade lemon curd cake,
Yep.
next week we'll have some lemon curd cookie sandwiches.
Lovely.
Last week I made carrot cake, so we've got some carrot cake cookie sandwiches because I've got some cream cheese filling left over.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Fantastic. So eventually this isn't going to be big enough.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah. No, it takes me all week to make stuff.
Look
for-
at it,
for
everybody.
these.
Look. It's so nice. So Jim made you this, didn't he?
Jim made me this.
Jim's very handy.
He's very
he does
handy.
sash windows,
made
everybody.
windows.
I will link him. I would definitely link his business. He does very interesting things with his sash windows. So there we are.
So there we
Isn't
are.
it lovely? I think it's great. Great. Okay, I'm going to buy some stuff.
Good morning, everybody. I've had to have the lights on today because it's so dark. But to cheer me up, I have all of these cinnamon pumpkin rolls to eat. Well, not really. This one here, which is probably the most misshapen one, and it looks a little bit odd, is going to go into the oven, and that is going to be my breakfast. Look at that, how wonderful that is there. I have also been very busy this morning because in this pot here, it's a little bit worse for wear nowadays, this pot. I have had it for a very long time. Let's lift the lid. Is slow cooking a lovely beef ragu. And I'm going to slow cook this for about 2.5 hours. I was going to say minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2.5 hours. And that will be absolutely delicious. I always like to have a little bit of a ragu on the go. Ragu is a little bit different to bolognese because ragu, I don't know whether you can see in there, yes you can, is big pieces of beef. And I got braising steak, big pieces of braising steak, and then after 2 hours it just falls apart. It is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to that. Yum yum. Okay, so I've just put on red today because, as you can see, I have to have the lights on. I'm changing the linen. But it is grey and pretty dark outside today, and I wanted to cheer myself up, so I'm in red. I've got this lovely, it's really, really snuggly, this jumper, and it's from And Other Stories. I got it quite a while ago, and it is just gorgeous. It's got nice long sleeves. So it's nice and cuddly. Today's going to be a kind of hanging around home day today and doing jobs that I need to do as well. So if I get a break in the rain, then I will go outside and do a few jobs outside. But yeah, I've just got kind of like jogging bottoms on, as you can see here. And yeah, I'm gonna try and stay positive in my red, and it's for the festive season because the festive season is coming up. So after having that cinnamon and pumpkin roll, still want to say scroll, I thought I'd better come outside because I have got something quite pressing to do. If you remember yesterday at the beginning of the vlog, I had some anemones soaking and I left them in overnight, which isn't going to harm them. I wouldn't leave them in for too long, that's for sure, but I have to go out and I've got to plant them up today. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to put them all in one pot. I'm going to put them in a few little pots because then I might be able to move them around the garden. Well, I say that, but then when I get down to the potting area and I see what a mess it is, I might change my mind and put them all in one pot. Yeah, well, let's just wait and see. So here they are, and they're fine. I've touched them and they're still really hard, so that's fine. So I remember what they are because they're all different shapes. Bride, Everest, Splendor. So let's go and do it. So I've changed my mind again because I've got these big pots now that I took my aubergines out of, and they are kind of like the perfect size for these anemones. So I am going to put them in there in these size pots, and I'm going to use quite a lot of compost that I use this year as well. I will just top dress with fresh compost. So that's what I've got to show for it. 3 pots of compost and well, full of anemone corms. And now it's starting to rain. So that was half an hour of lovely work outside. But it's starting to rain, so I better grab my things and go inside very, very quickly. So, there's a couple of things here that in the dining room here, sorry about the light's awful, but in the dining room here, on this side of the table is normally where I get my parcels, and I do unboxings here, and have a look at what I've got come for the week. So there's something here that I just wanted to show you, which I ordered for myself. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a demonstration with it, a little video as well, just to let you know that, and that's going to put the pressure on me to actually do it. So a few things that I've got left here is I have Ancient and Brave. I've mentioned them before. They're the people that I get my cacao powder from, and also my electrolytes from. And what else do I get from them? I also have, so I've got both cacao powders. I've got one with the collagen and one with the reishi mushrooms. And then this here is also their collagen powder as well. So I just haven't started that because I'm doing the cacao one, the chocolate one with them. But this is what I'm talking about here, in this little box here. It is from a company called 001 London, and they are a salon, I'll say. Yeah, a kind of beauty salon, but they do more kind of, what do they call that nowadays? Is that kind of called aesthetics? So they work with massage machines and all sorts of stuff, and they are absolutely fantastic. I'd love to go there one day. Anyhow, I use a gua sha stone. I don't know whether you have ever used a gua sha stone before, but they are a stone that you use for massage. And I use it on my face, and I use it on my neck, and I use it on my décolleté as well. And I was needing, so I have got a small gua sha stone, and I wanted, I wanted a bigger one. So I did my research, and here it is. It is absolutely beautiful. It is the perfect shape. So when I do my little video, I'll show you how I use it. I have a little bit of a routine of how I use a gua sha stone. I learnt how to do it through my Ayurvedic therapies, and I've just been very interested in it. The beauty of this stone is this particular stone is black obsidian, and I think the Chinese call it a bindin stone or something like that. If I'm wrong, I'll put it up on the screen. And the great thing about this particular stone is it works really well for lymphatic drainage. You can use anything really for massage. You can use any other stone. You can use a quartz crystal, a rose quartz crystal. You can use amethyst. You can use whatever you want. It depends on how you like to feel it in your hands. You can use, they also have steel ones that you can use as well. You can use plastic, you can use whatever you want. So the actual receptacle doesn't really matter. The shape kind of does. So the one that I've got, the smaller one that I've got is a little bit of a different shape to it. And I was having issues with going up the sides of my face. I was finding that it wasn't actually encapsulating everything, and also down the sides of the neck. Here on top, there are 3 little prongs as well, which is really good for doing the scalp. So I pushed the boat out and I got this. It's not cheap, but it's with me absolutely forever. And they've got this little saying on here that says, when ki or chi aligns the sky and earth, life grows, by Wang Chong, 27 to 100 AD. That's my new little thing. It's coming with me wherever I go. There we are. So that means I better do the video soon. Okay. Well, the day ran away from me, so I've come in now. I haven't got a fire on because I forgot to bring wood up from the garage, so no fire, but it doesn't matter. I can cope with that. And yeah, got quite a lot of gardening done, and then it rained. And I'm just looking at this jumper here. Yeah, it's so nice and snuggly. So I just wanted to say, actually, that the next vlog I will be bringing you is going to be from Australia, because I am off next week. I am off to visit my mum in Australia. I haven't been to Australia for 2 years. It was 2 years nearly within, I think it was October 2 years ago. And I am going back to visit my mum in Australia, and it's going to be really lovely because this is the first time in a very, very long time that she has not had a lot of stress in her life. Just a little bit of background. My dad was very ill for a long time. Mum looked after him, and then my brother was very ill for a long time, and my mum looked after him as well. And 2 years ago, I went home for my brother's funeral. So that's a whole another story. But my mum is now feeling good. I spoke to her this morning and she's feeling good. She's feeling a lot more relaxed, and yeah, it has been a very, very long time. So it's very exciting to be able to go over there and spend some really quality time with her. The other exciting thing is that it's going to be sunny and hot. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. I will introduce you to the place where my mum lives. She lives in a place called Wodonga. And I'll take you around a little bit and show you all the scenes of Wodonga. And yeah, so after the 27, 28, 20, I think it's nearly 29-hour journey, I have 4 flights to get to Australia. To get to my mum. I will see you there, and I hope that you are all very, very well. Thank you very much for watching my vlog once again and getting up to the escapades with me. If you're new to the channel, hello, I'm Susie B, and if you want to, subscribe and hit that subscribe button, and you will also be getting videos, shorter videos as well, and long vlogs as well. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great too, because it's lovely having, and give me some comments as well down below. So if there's anything that you would like me to talk about in particular in Australia, and if you are Australian, I'm coming down under, so to speak, then yeah, say hi, and yeah, I will see you then. Okay, bye.